For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. We're in the 2024 season. We did a total of 115 shows in 2023, and I have to say I am so grateful to all of you guys for how far we've come with this this thing that I decided to do. I remember in 2020 when COVID hit, that really put a damper on a lot of my plans for my business. I was planning to hit up 20 conventions that year, and things were just really looking good for everything I was doing with Easton Shin. And we were talking movie deals. We were getting the trademark work in order, and then COVID hit. And now all of a sudden, all these conventions stopped, and I didn't have a chance to segue over to Kickstarter yet because we're still so early on in the Hunter and Destroyer 2 development. So that really put a damper on everything. And I didn't know what to do with myself for the first couple months of COVID. Like, it was really hard for me to just put the brakes on everything. And it took me about 6 months to realize that what I really wanted to be doing is being here with you guys. And it took a lot of, trial and error. But I got here, and now this is my, I want to say, 5th year doing this, because I started doing it in fall of 2020. We're now in 2024, so I guess this will be my 4th year officially. Is that it? So it'd be 2020 to 21, 21 to 22, 22 to 23. Yep, 23 to 24. It's 4th year going in. So I'm really excited. I just got back from my vacation. I had a really wonderful time with the boys, and I didn't really do a lot of preparing for when I'd come back. It was just a lesson for me. Usually I try and do as much work as I can while I'm on vacation, but this time I just really was not productive at all. I did absolutely nothing on this trip, which I guess is what I was supposed to do. But when I say nothing, I mean I didn't do anything work-related. I spent a lot of time with the kids, and we had a really great time. You guys follow me on social media and all. You may have seen some of the pictures of us jet skiing and hanging out by the pool and all that fun stuff. So you can probably see it too. But anyway, it's great to be back. And I got back here, and I realized this morning that I have no comics. I had nothing. And I was really hoping to kind of kick this year off on a higher note. I wanted to come to you guys and say, hey, we got all these things moving, and everything's happening all at once. But we've had a few delays, starting with Warline 2. We came across a technical issue that we needed to resolve. It has since been resolved, but it had a lot to do with our coloring and lettering process, and it looks like everything is back on track now. So I'm definitely going to have a PDF of Warline 2 sometime this week. But aside from that, I'm also going to be going back to press with some Easton Shin stuff, and I needed to get new stuff to you guys. So I went out to Dreamland Comics Day in Libertyville, and I just picked up a brand new collection. I did some digging. I found some really cool Marvel and DC Bronze Age stuff. I'm all over the place because I literally just got back with this collection. I had to sort through it, get everything together, but we got some great stuff for you guys tonight. Let's see who's in the house. We got Joe Hardy in the house, and I'm filming episodes of Baywatch. I wish I was. But I actually was spending a lot more time buying comics, and I found some really good stuff for you guys tonight. I also got myself this new drink. It's a probiotic soda. Raspberry rose is the flavor. I've never tried it before, but it's like filled with apple cider vinegar, probiotics, and immunity sidekick, which I don't mind having right now. So I'm gonna drink this. This is my dinner. As always, it's actually not bad. As always, the deal is the same. You spend 25 bucks with me, you get to spin the wheel. You spend 50 bucks with me, and you get free shipping on your order, so long as you're located within the United States of America. And who else do we got? This is the guy I've missed forever. Come here, Bentley. Come here, buddy. I haven't seen him all week. When I came home, he was just so happy. So here's Bentley for the first time ever in 2024. Hey, buddy, how you doing? He just finished eating, so he's filled up right now. And another reason why I wanted to stock up today was because we're about to get hit with a serious snowstorm in Chicago. So I got lots of new comics that I'm going to be showcasing, stuff I really need to blow through right now. And one thing I also want to point out too, and thank you guys for again, first off, anybody who's paid up with me and your stuff has been shipped out, I will send you tracking information tomorrow. But aside from that, it's thanks to you guys that I've been able to kind of keep things afloat with Warline too, because the change in our coloring process has raised the price of actually getting finished pages done. So I just want to let you guys know that thanks to the fact that you guys paid your bills on time, I was able to pay the colorist, and that's really a great thing. And I was also able to go out and buy new stuff. And this, all this stuff that's on the bottom here, this is all stuff that I'm trying to just blow out as quickly as possible. So I'm offering some really good deals on it. I know the holidays are just like finished, and we all got kind of hit in the wallet. So I'm gonna give you guys some really good deals on everything. Once again, 25 bucks gets you a spin on the wheel, $50 gets you free shipping. Let's get to it because we got all new stuff tonight. What's up, Leonard? How you doing? Oh, hey, Tori, how are you? Yeah, I don't mean to not say hi. I always forget to say hi to Tori. I deserve to be kicked in the throat. I'm sorry. I love you, Tori. Thanks for being here tonight. First book we have tonight is Wayward's Legends from Absolute Comics Group. This is the White Widow variant. And this is going to go for just, I have it at $5. I'll do it at $4 tonight. So $4 for Wayward Legends #1. This is the White Widow variant. I know these books are really popular. They do really well at conventions. I see a lot of people visiting Absolute Comics Group. I've gone to conventions and have set up across from these guys. They're real good people. Our work's pretty fun in book 2. My mentor, Mort Castle, worked for them. Did Darkon. So Wayward Legends #1. This is the White Widow variant. It's going to go for just $4 right now. That's it. I think the price on some of these variants is usually around like $10. So $4. That's a really good deal on that. So $4 on this. Next up, I have Superman 205. Superman 205 is going to go for just $4 tonight. Roger, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you, sir. So Superman 205. This is a Mike Turner variant, so it's that's what makes it special. And Mike Turner, he's an incredible artist. Superman 205 is going to go for $4. This is a Mike Turner variant. This is part of the Brian Azzarello, Jim Lee run. I saw some good movies while I was out too. Gran Turismo, Eyes Wide Shut. That was the one Kubrick. Well, not the one. I haven't seen a lot of Kubrick movies, but that was one of the main Kubrick movies I hadn't seen, and I saw it for the first time. I really enjoyed that. And then what else did I watch? Say Anything with John Cusack. I think I want to do, a romantic comedy at some point in my career. That would be cool. I don't know if it would be a comic or a movie or whatever, but I want to do something eventually. I have NFL Super Pro #1. NFL Super Pro #1 is going to go for just $3 today. $3 on Super Pro #1. Just $3 and it's yours. First appearance of the character. NFL Super Pro #1 for just $3. It's gotta go. I have Scream #1. Scream is the first female symbiote. Right here, she gets her own standalone series, which I think is just like a Absolute Carnage tie-in. So I think it goes for like 3 or 4 issues or whatever. But it's going to go for just $4. I haven't read it. I know Colin Bunn is the writer on it. Colin's great. Awesome dude, but an even better writer. You haven't received your Kickstarter items. From which campaign? From Yisu Shin or from Warline? Hey, Sarah Beth. You called a cute dog? You're awesome. Sarah Beth's my buddy. All right. So we got Scream going for $4. I have Punisher, The Prize. This is a standalone Punisher story. And what goes on here is the Punisher goes on like a mission to like stop an arms deal from taking place. It's like a black market auction. So he like teams up with this chick, and they go on to like take out this cartel, or not a cartel, these gun sellers, and it's just straight up. It's a standalone Punisher series story, all contained in one graphic novel. I'm doing it today for just $4, which I think is a really good deal on this. $4 on the Punisher for Warline. Okay. Roger, I'm pretty sure I sent your stuff out, but let's take a look real quick since you're here online right now, and your satisfaction is important to me. Let me just log in real quick and see what's going on here. And you were set up as Roger Allen when you backed the campaign, I'm assuming. So we'll check the backer report right now, and we'll figure out what's going on. And if there's a mistake on my end, I will get it taken care of, I promise. So that is strange. I'm not seeing you on there as a backer, Roger. I put in your name RODGR, and I'm getting nothing. Did you fill out your reward survey? Why don't you hit me up later on, and then we'll handle this. We'll take care of it one way or another. But as far as everybody else goes, all of our Warline backers packages have been sent out. This is strange. No. Yeah, pretty much everybody's stuff has been sent out. I'm not seeing anybody who, not provided. Everybody provided. It started. Okay. That's strange. Yeah, Roger, let me know. Again, hit me up and we'll figure this out. Oops. All right. First day back, guys. You got to be patient with me tonight. All right. I have Miss Marvel and Moon Knight #1. This is a variant cover. Not sure who did it, but it looks really cool. I am doing this for just $4 tonight. $4 on the Miss Marvel and Moon Knight. Even though it's got a $5 price tag on it, I'll do it for $4, sure. And then I have Static Season 1 #3. This is going to go for $4. A completed survey. What was your name under? Is it RJ Allen? That's right, it's RJ Allen. Let's see. I'm going to try that. Yes, RJ Allen. Let's see here. So it says I shipped your stuff. And what did I owe you? What did you get? Got the combat pack, which should have included a
t-shirt. So, wondering what happened here. Here's what I'm going to do. So I found you down. Yeah, I got you on. I found your information. It says I shipped everything. And if that's the case, then I shipped everything because I'm the guy who's handling everything. So I'm going to find your tracking number. We'll start there. If we can't find everything through your tracking number, it could have gotten lost in transit. Things happen with the USPS. If anything happens, we'll get it figured out. I will get you your stuff. But I think that's probably the best place for us to start. But now that I have your backer number and I know that I shipped something out to you, I can track down your shipping label. And it's probably the last thing that you got from me. So that you should have had coming from me. So I'll look into this a little later, and we'll get it sorted out for you, sir. All right. The next book I have here is Death Metal Multiverses End #1. That's going to go for $4. $4 on this. I have Black Panther Unconquered #1 going for $4. $4 on Black Panther Unconquered #1. $4 on that. I have Street Fighter Legends #4A. That's also going to go for $4. Yeah, I don't know. It could have gotten lost in the PO. Things happen. I mean, I sent a lot of packages at once, especially once we got the T-shirts in and everything went out. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. No big deal. Doctor Strange #74. That's going to go for $4. And Roger, if you buy anything tonight, I'll just and let's say we can't find it, everything's been lost. I'll include anything that you buy tonight into that package. So that way you'll get everything in one big shot. And we'll provide you with tracking information. You'll have everything you need. All right. Very good. And thanks for being here. I have the Reverse Flash Rebirth #8. That's going to go for $4. $4 on this. I have Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe Again #1. This is a variant edition of the book, done by Barry Bradfield after Ed McGuinness. I believe this is done by Colin Bunn, who I'm going to be seeing in a couple months when I go to Planet Comic-Con. So when I go to Planet Comic-Con, I'm going to ask him to just sign this if I don't sell it at this point, and then I'm going to put this price tag up to $15 because that's what I do with all signed comics. Right now I'll do it for $4 because I just want to move it. But otherwise, I'm going to, get them to sign it for me. Fake Sea-Doo. From sea to shining sea, David Moore is back in the house. What's up, David Moore? Happy New Year, man. All right, I got Conan #5. That's going to go for $4. Conan #5. This is all old stuff. We're making way with the old to make way for the new. And all this stuff really needs to go because it's just stuff that I've been holding on to since last year. So I'm going to offer you guys a deal right now. And this is all out to you guys who are also flippers too. We got a lot of you guys here. I'm going to give you guys a really solid deal on all of these books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I got $56 worth of books here. If you guys act now, $40 on every book on the bottom rack right here. $40 for all of them right now. So I'm going to save you $16. But keep in mind, I'm also taking $1 off of all the price of these books. You're looking at $5 books here. And you can flip these all day at cons, whatever you got going on. I will hook you up here right now for $40 on the $56 value for all these bottom row books. And there's stuff you can get signed. There's stuff that you can list online and probably get a lot more for it. I've just been sitting on this stuff for a long time. We're talking about these bottom row books here. I need to move through it quickly so that tomorrow I can go out and do some back issue diving. And I'm not talking about dollar books. I want to get higher grade books, or sorry, not higher grade books, more sought after books, more expensive stuff so I can kind of jump into the con season. So
Yeah, Phil, it's been a little bit. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. I'm tanned like Fabio. I'm really lucky. I didn't burn on my trip. And yeah, it was weird. David Moore, I actually went like 5 to 6 days without doing any work at all. Like even when I had a moment to sit down, I didn't even read comics. There were periods when I was on my vacation. I was just sitting on, on the reclining chair, and I was just staring at the sky. And I was just like, I don't feel like doing shit, so I didn't do anything. The kids were playing, and we had a good time, and I had a blast. It was hard coming back to work today, I'll tell you that. Because I came back and I'm like, I don't have any comics. What am I going to do? There's like a snowstorm coming. So I hit up Dreamland Comics in Libertyville and spent some time building out a collection that I'm going to showcase soon. So we got all new comics today, stuff you have never seen before. So this is a very exciting Kickin' episode right here. But I want to try and move through this bottom row rack stuff so I don't ever have to pitch again. $40 is my final price on it. I'll actually knock it down to $35 if you act now. $35, call that bottom row. Let's move everything right now. We got that Miss Marvel and Moon Knight #1. We got Scream #1. We got NFL Super Pro #1. We got Mike Turner Superman 205. Wayward Legends #1. Only a $10 book. Go look it up yourself. Wayward Legends #1. The White Widow variant. You can easily put a $10 price tag on that and sling it all day long. And what else we got here that's that Black Panther Unconquered #1, $5. Everything. You get it all at $35. Even this Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe Again, this is still a collector's item. If you guys, well, not still a collector's item. It is a collector's item. This is the collector's issue. Yeah, that's fine. Dave Moore, if you want to keep adding stuff too, that's totally cool too. No worries. Yeah, honestly, I noticed that Alejandro Jodorowsky does the same thing on Sundays. He just sits there and he stares off into nothing. And it's great when you can do that. And I didn't even need music. I didn't need to be entertained. I just kind of lost myself in everything. I really lost myself in it. And it's now kind of like, I feel like I'm like slowly booting up right now. Like I'm not fully where I want to be yet. I'm not like up and running and ready to go. Plus Max got an ear infection while we were on the trip. So we were dealing with that, and I think I got the residuals from it. So I've been kind of feeling a little bit under the weather. So that's got a lot to do with my current mood tonight. And plus just being back after a week, it's weird. But I'm happy to be back. I missed you guys a lot. It's so great to be home. And I can't wait for this snowstorm that's about to hit because I'm going to be at home and I got everything covered here. Back to translating, peasant. David Moore and his intern. My intern tries to stare off. Back to translating, peasant. She's staring off into the translation. How far are you so far with that translation? Are you guys on page 10 yet? I bet you guys are translating that book faster than I'm getting War Lion 2 done. All right, I have Captain America #1 and 2. This is the start of J. Michael Straczynski's run. I was honestly really excited when JMS announced that he was going to jump on Captain America. I read the first 2 issues, and there's a lot of going back and forth between the past and present. And it's really exploring Steve Rogers' roots, like where he came from and like what he went through as a kid. How he fought, Nazism. Even before the war started, there were like these little local groups that were kind of threatening, parts of his town, and so he had to stand up for himself. And in the present, he's dealing with all these bigger issues, but they're also present issues, like his building that he grew up in was for sale. So he made a phone call to Tony Stark, and Tony Stark gave him the money to buy out this building. So now he's managing the building, and all the neighbors know Steve, and it's interesting. And then there's a team up with Spider-Man in the second issue. And this is one of those things where I've just bought it, read it. Now I want to pass it on to you guys. I have issues 751 and 752. That's the legacy numbers, but it's issues 1 and 2 of Straczynski's run. I am going to do the pair. We're just going to do cover price on both. So it is 6 and 5. That's $11 on the pair. So $11. I've read these once, put them in a bag and board, and you can take them and enjoy them. This is just the value of the books. You can go to comic shops right now. Not sure you're going to find an issue 1, but or an issue 2, but I think they're up to issue 5 now. I haven't read the current issues. I just kind of picked it up, read it, realized, I love JMS, and I'm sure this gets a lot better, but there's other things that I'm reading right now, and that's kind of where my attention is going as a reader. Is I want to read that stuff. JMS is one of many. He's one of Shiva's many dads. I should send you the tube to his main contribution to the war. That's cool. Could be infinite. There's no page numbers in it. Next up, I got Ultimate Invasion. This is by Jonathan Hickman and Brian Hitch. I got the full run here. This is going to go for, wow. I'm going to do the whole stack here for, we'll do it at $30 today. $30 on Ultimate Invasion 1 through 4. What happens here is the Maker breaks free from prison. He was arrested by the Illuminati. He breaks free. He offers Miles Morales a chance to join him in building a completely new universe. If you don't know who the Maker is, he's actually the ultimate version of Reed Richards. And he offers Miles Morales a chance to come with him to build a new universe, a new ultimate universe. Miles tells him, nah, I'm going to stay where I'm at. And he's just like, all right, cool. So he creates a whole new ultimate universe now. And this is something that we're seeing playing out right now in the Return of the Ultimate Universe in the modern comics. So this week, I think Ultimate Spider-Man #1 is coming out. I'm super excited for that, by the way. And this is where it all starts off. So you kind of need to read this in order to maybe understand some of the elements of why there's a new Ultimate Spider-Man universe. So I'm doing this today for $30. We also got a first appearance in issue 4. It is the first appearance of Iron Lad. And if you want this, it's $30. You want the bottom row of books, it's $35. Throw it on with Captain America. I'll do it all for $40. The last thing I have here is Dax Comics Interview. This is the JLA edition here. And Avengers JLA edition. And it features the first illustration by George Perez, which is really cool, of the two teams squaring off with each other. And this was published years before the actual comic came out. I'm doing such a terrible job of pitching this, but there's some really cool interviews in here with Heavy Metal Art director John Workman, Mike Frederick, Burke Breed. So, yeah, I haven't read this, but this is a pretty high dollar book online. It's going to go for $40 today. $40 here, and this is a first print. I have like 2 more copies of it. So I got this from Dax Collection. So if you guys have ever read Comics Interview, that was all published by David Anthony Kraft. He went 150 issues of it, and that was this was a big deal because this is the very first rendering of the JLA and the Avengers done by George Perez, who would go on to eventually illustrate that 4-issue run of books. Which I have issues 1 and 2 so far. I'm trying to put together a full run for you guys. But I have issues 1 and 2. I just need 3 and 4. And those books are really expensive. So I'm not even sure I want to buy them to flip them, All right. Well, we got through all of the bottom row stuff. It's mostly stuff you guys have seen already. So I can see there's not much excitement there, which is why I'm just trying to liquidate it. So if you know anybody who might be interested in grabbing all this stuff, just let me know. Yeah, time to watch some Onrie and hang with Victoria for a bit. What's up, Joe? Happy New Year. How you doing, man? Good to see you. All right. Are you guys ready for some great comic deals? Because I got some awesome stuff for you tonight. All $2 comics, all brand new stuff. I want to move through this as quickly as humanly possible so I can go out tomorrow and restock and give you guys some cool stuff. First book I have tonight is The Marvel Knights Punisher #3, sealed in a poly bag. Now, what's cool about this book, if you've ever seen Daredevil Season 2, this is the issue that inspired the moment when Matt Murdock was tied up to a chimney by chains, and it was all done by the Punisher, and he had to pull the trigger. He had to pull the trigger to a gun to free himself, but if by pulling that trigger, he would also kill a target of the Punisher. So this is a really, really cool issue. It's sealed in a poly bag. It's going for $2 right now. That's it. And I got another really fun Punisher issue coming up. All right, it's just a fun read, and it's also something that I think is worth having, just because it's awesome. All right, I have Thor #491, #495, 496, 497, 498. We have #500 and 502. This is some really cool stuff here because a lot of it's done by Mike Deodato, which is really cool. And Messer Loeb's worked on it too. I think Deodato takes over after issue 500. I'm not sure because I don't see the cover credits. What's up here? Actually, Mike Deodato did a lot of these issues. So I'm going to do these at $2 a pop. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 7 Thor books at $14. This is totally worth grabbing. Next up, I have Astonishing Ant-Man #11. Missing #12 because it's a key issue, but I have issue 13 here. If you grab them both right now, it is $4 for the pair. $4 for the pair. I have the adaptation of the Shadow film from the Universal Pictures film The Shadow. This is part 2 of The Shadow. That's interesting. I came across this today, and I was like, this should be fun. If you guys have seen the movie with Alec Baldwin, then you know that it wasn't the greatest movie ever. But it's still a cool film adaptation. It's still a piece of the 90s here. And it's going to go for $2. Big Shadow. The film adaptation, this is issues 2 of 2. All you need is issue 1. You got a complete run there. I got some great run filler. Some great runs tonight, too. So be on the lookout. All right, I have Archie from Archie Comics by Mark Waid and Thomas Patelli. Joe Eisma on the rest of the issues. So we got a nice run here. This is issues 12, 13, 14, missing 15, but we got 16 here. I will do it all at $8. $8 on these Archie books. Archie! You want Archie Comics? You came to the right place! I have Steve Rogers, Captain America, #15. So it's going to go for $2. Should put some music on. Turn up the radio. All right, I got Heroes Reborn #4 variant edition. This is going to go for $2. Iron Man Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Annual #1. This is a one-shot here. Wolverine's going to show him his iron wiener. If you do that, I'll shoot you there. I'll shoot you right in the arc reactor. Idiot! Moron! All right, that's $2 a piece on those. I have Invincible Iron Man #5. That's going to go for $2. Here's a real great find here. This is amazing. The Irredeemable Ant-Man, written by Robert Kirkman. Robert Kirkman had a short stint writing Ant-Man at Marvel. He didn't last there very long because he really didn't get along well with Joe Quesada, from what I understood. So coming across anything that Kirkman did for Marvel is kind of cool, especially now because he's like built this like empire for himself with Skybound and is like doing other licensed stuff and is basically showing Marvel the finger. And that's really cool. So we got issues 1 and 2, and the art is done by Phil Hester. And I'm doing these for $4. This is a really solid find right here. For $4, really can't go wrong. I have Uncanny X-Men number 294, number 306, number 307, and the number 17 annual. These are all going to go for just $4 tonight. $4 on all of these. On all of these. All of these deals. I have Iron Man, Captain America. This is a Civil War crossover. This is going to go for $2. Journey into Mystery 515. We got Shang-Chi here. I have a lot of Shang-Chi coming up. This is going to go for $2. Where are you going, Bentley? What are you looking at, dude? Trying to tell me something. You must need some exercise. All right, I got Guardians of the Galaxy number 11. And I have number 13 here. The pair are going to go for $4. $4 on the pair. And then I have Tales of the Legion of Superheroes number 351. That's going to go for $2. I have Refrigerator Full of Heads number 6. That's going to go for $2. The Mighty Thor number 394. That's $2. What is it, buddy? Just want to hang out? What's up, buddy? What is it? Here we go. Go lay down. Go lay down, buddy. I have Marvel Knights, The Punisher, number 2. Now, this is a really cool issue. Tim Bradstreet did the cover for this. Steve Dillon did the interior art. The Russian comes back. And he comes back with a new android body, and he has massive, massive boobs. Look at those boobs. And Spider-Man shows up. And the Russian, is a big fan of Spider-Man, but he really wants to kill the Punisher. And what happens here when the Punisher and Spider-Man team up is actually really great. This is one of the most hilarious Punisher Spider-Man team-ups in history, and it works perfectly for this single issue here. And it's going for just $2 today. I just saw this. I really love this book. I remember picking it up off the racks when it first came out. It's a great read, and it's fun. For $2, you really can't go wrong. I have Becky Cloonan's Punisher, number 11. That's going to go for $2. Magneto and the Mutant Force, number 1. This is a variant edition. That's going to go for $2. Fallen Sun, The Death of Captain America. This is the Avengers tie-in. This is going to go for $2. I have Archangels number 5, number 7, and number 8, and number 9 of Archangels. I'm going to do all of these for just $8. $8 on all of these. Next up, I got the Champions here. I have Champions. What's up, Frank? How you doing, dude? Happy New Year, man. I have the Champions number 2, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, and number 9. This is all done by Mark Waid and Humberto Ramos. The first issue is actually a key book. I used to have like a whole stack of them. I sold a lot of them on eBay. But you got issues 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's a pretty nice run there. And actually, while I was over at the comic shop, I picked up a bunch of uh, Infamous Iron Man. Yeah, Infamous Iron Man, which is the run where Iron Man, Doctor Doom becomes Iron Man. And I'm really interested in reading it. So I found a bunch of the issues for $1 today. I'm like, I'm going to pull those aside and start putting together a run. But I know that the first issue is approximately about a $15 book. I had a big stack of them once, which of course, again, I'm kicking myself in the head for having sold all of them. Wouldn't it be nice if I found one by accident? But at the time I sold it, it was actually probably about a $25 book. I don't know if it has gone up in value or not. Let's see who's here. Cool. And cartoon K-Fab and me at the same time. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm really wondering about that Infamous Iron Man #1. What's it going for right now? Okay, yeah, it's about a $30 book. You know, I don't know if I found oh wait, there's the trade. Trade's different. Huh, actually, there is a copy going for $5 right now. Unless this is the trade. This looks like it's probably the trade. Yes, it is. But anyway, it sounds like an interesting concept. Came across a bunch of the issues for $1 a piece. You really can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong with that. But here's a run of books here that is probably going to cost you $4 a piece if you're doing back issue diving anywhere else. Plus, these books are in really, really good shape. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 issues here going for $14. $14 for all these issues of the Champions. That is a steal. All new stuff, guys. All new stuff. I got more to add to that Champions run here. Looks like I have issue 11 as well. Yeah, issue 11. That's an extra $2. I'll make that 16 for everything. Not even 16. I'll do it at 15. 15 if you want those Champions books. I have Heroes for Hire #4, #5, #6, #7, #8. We got Dr. Doom on the cover. #9 and #10. I will do all of these books here. 2, 4, 6, 7. I'll do all 7 at 14. Bentley really doesn't know what to do with himself. All right. Next up, I got Black Panther #9, #11, #14, #16, and I'm going to do all of these for just $8. $8 on all of these. Thanks a lot for saying that, Joe. I appreciate it. We're doing $2 comics tonight. I have Deadpool #18, #29, #30, which is a double-sized book here. Look at that. It's a big fat one. #31 and #34. Nice run of Deadpool books. 2, 4, 5. I'll do all 5 for 10. All 5 at 10. Grab all these Deadpools at $10. It's a first night back, and starting the new year. I picked up a bunch of comics. I know they're going to sell. It's just a matter of when. But it'd be nice if we started seeing some claims here. We're about almost an hour in, and no one has picked up anything yet, which is okay. It happens sometimes, and sometimes it takes you guys a while to actually tune in. And plus, I've been off for a week, so I totally get it. And I did a horrible job of timing my promotion for today's show. So it is what it is. It'd be nice if we can move through some of these books. This is all new stuff, so I'm not really looking to dump it at a cheaper price yet. I would like to move through as much of it as possible, though. So that way I can go out tomorrow and get new stuff. Okay. Claims Ant-Man, Punisher, and Champions. Which Punisher did you want? Did you want the Marvel Knight? Okay, you wanted the Marvel Knights. Did you want to get this other Marvel Knights one with the Daredevil? This one's going for $2 as well. David Moore for the win, though, right? And he gets the Ant-Man. That had you all over it, written all over it. I'm going to have to run the video. Hit the video. I'm doing it right now. The battle cry that you guys have been waiting all year to hear. David Moore! It's been too long since I've heard that. All right. So we got David Moore. Just let me know if you want to take both those Punishers. If not, just let me know which one you want. The 2 is the Spider-Man fight. The 3 is the Daredevil fight. But it's 2 different runs. But you can just read them as 2 issues, and they're fantastic. All right. Doctor Strange number 21 is going to go for $2. I have another Doctor Strange run. Actually, issue here. We have 14 and number 21. This is from Jason Aaron's run, but Dennis Hopeless hopped on one issue here, so there are a couple. All right, we're taking both. So Strange is going for $4. Nice pickups with those Punishers. Those Punishers are badass. And you are now at $23, so that is $2 away from spend. All right. I got Shadowhawk number 2. Cool foil cover here. That's going to go for $2. I have DC Universe Rebirth number 1. I remember when this came out. This is a pretty... I think we all wanted to have optimism at this point here. But what happened was DC decided we're going to merge our characters from the movies with the comics. And we're going to put Jeff Johns in charge. And Jeff is going to steer this ship to where we need it to go because Marvel is just wiping the floor with us right now. And I had a lot of hope for DC Universe Rebirth, and I think there was some really great stuff that came from it. But this issue in particular, it's really awesome. I think this is the first time in a long time that I read a comic and really felt them pull at my heartstrings. Barry showing up to rescue Wally West from being lost in the Speed Force was really great because they were building up to this point where Wally was going to get lost in it, and they had all the reasons in the world to kill off this character. They were setting up for it. All the pieces were in place, and sure enough, he gets saved by Barry, which I really love that. That was one of the shining moments of this book, and it was talked about. And the reason why I'm telling you about it and spoiling you guys about it is because when I saw that scene being talked about online, that's what made me go to the comic shop and pick this book up and read it. And I really loved it. Jeff Johns did a really great job here, setting everything into place for what would be the DC universe, which I think kicked off in 2016. And it's similar to what Jonathan Hickman did with Ultimate Invasion, but he did everything in just one issue. It's really, really good stuff. DC Universe Rebirth number 1 is going to go for $2. I have part of a Max series by Mention Galassi here. Shang-Chi Master Kung Fu. These guys did a lot of the Shang-Chi Master Kung Fu stuff in the Bronze Age. And Galassi's style definitely evolved over time from where we saw him in the Bronze Age. Sorry, that's not a really good spread to show you guys here. His style really evolved from the Bronze Age. And they did, I think, a 6-issue miniseries together. Right now I have issues 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're missing issues 1 and 2, but I have all 4 of these books here, and we're going to just do them for $8. I have Carnage number 12 and number 13. This is a separate run, and it looks like Jerry Conway wrote this. And he did this with Mike Perkins, who's a really great artist. And there's an Avengers, a Carnage series by the two, which I think is interesting. I really like Mike Perkins' his art style. I'm trying to find a good spread here. It looks like they brought in Manwolf here too, which is interesting. So we got issues 12 and 13 of Jerry Conway's Carnage. This is some really cool stuff here. We're doing it for $4 right now for these 2 issues. I think that's a deal on these, because I don't think I would find those for any cheaper anywhere else. Lucky I got them at the price I got them. You know, I'm kind of liking Dawn of DC. I've been really enjoying Chip Zdarsky's Batman. I'm enjoying Tom King's Wonder Woman. I know a lot of people who love Wonder Woman are really hating on Tom right now. And I've really enjoyed the first couple issues. I read issue 4 while I was while I was on the plane to Aruba. And I think we got to see something happen now. This was a very great issue in the sense that we see the humanity of Wonder Woman and her being with this boy, and who's dying of cancer and who worships her. It was a cool issue to show how she was being kind during a time of tension and putting aside all her problems to be with this kid. I think there was a lot that we could all relate to. But it was a little bit of a deterrence from where the story is really going, and now we need to see something happen here. And I think that Tom knows this, and I think issue 5 is really going to just knock us off our feet. So I'm really looking forward to it. It was a good setup for what we know is coming, and things do not look good for Wonder Woman. And I think if your heroine or hero is not in jeopardy, then where's your story? I think that there's certainly a lot of different things being done in comics today to get people engaged. Some of it is not necessarily driven towards the story. It's more agenda driven. But when it comes to comics and when it comes to Tom King, he does have a story. He always is trying to tell a story. And he's a very relatable writer. He always says, write what you know. And I appreciate that about him. Tom's a great guy. All right, the next set of books I have here are Spider-Man Deadpool number 9, number 10. It's a nice little run here of this. Number 11, number 13, number 14. And I'm going to do all these books here for just $10 right now. And I can tell you guys this. I promise you I could get $4 for each of these books right now if I list them on eBay. Is it worth my time? Not really. I would rather sell them at $2 a piece right now and just get this out of here. So I will do everything at $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $10. If I wanted to, I could sell them for much more. I could do it for I could sell them all and make $20, but I'd rather just make $10 right now and be done with it. Yeah, I think a lot of people have been. I know that a lot of Wonder Woman fans have been really disappointed with it, but I mean, it's sold out at the retail level. But I have been hearing a lot of my Wonder Woman fans complaining about this run on Wonder Woman, and I'll tell you where my experience reading Wonder Woman is. The reason why I can come into the series with a fresh perspective is I honestly haven't read a lot of Wonder Woman. I read a lot of Greg Rucka's run. I really enjoyed Greg Rucka's run, but I haven't really read anything outside of that. I came across a couple stories here and there, but I just was never really into Wonder Woman all that much. But there is some Wonder Woman that I could appreciate, and Greg Rucka had a real long run on it. Alan Heinberg had a run too. I read that. and then I read when Brian Azzarello and Cliff Chang jumped on. So I've been following it, but I mean, all those books are great. They're all fantastic. But I'm not really like as engaged with Wonder Woman as I am with other characters. So one thing I can give Tom credit for is, as someone who's not a fan of Wonder Woman, he has made me a fan of Wonder Woman. I'm buying the book, and I'm actually looking forward to reading it. Is it the greatest Wonder Woman? Well, probably not for a lot of people who are fans of the character. But is it something that made me a Wonder Woman fan? Am I giving DC Comics an extra $5 every month for this book because I'm enjoying it? The answer is yes. So if anything, if you love it or hate it, at least be happy about the fact that a person who's not a fan of Wonder Woman is now reading that book. Take pride in that. I think that's a good thing. We want more people reading Wonder Woman, not less. And of course, there could be a reason for me to drop the book too. I mean, you know, I've been reading it and enjoying it, and I'll take it. You want to be on the F. Tom King for Wonder Woman Club? Then I will make you a leader of it, Victoria. Yeah. I haven't read Catwoman either, but that's I think Teenie Howard is writing that right now. I haven't read that. Hellblazer number 17. That's going to go for $2. I have Power Man and Iron Fist number 10. This is by Sanford Green. That's going to go for $2. Venom 153. That's $2. The Black Vortex. I don't know what issue this is. The saga begins here. I don't know what issue it is. I'm going to assume it's issue 1 because it's got to be. Yes. Guardians of the Galaxy and X-Men Black Vortex. Alpha number 1. $2. Got some number 1s coming your way. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. See, again, I can't speak about that series as somebody who knows and loves Wonder Woman. And I appreciate the character, so I'm not saying anything other than that. But, I mean, Joe, I completely understand where you're coming from. You don't feel like this character knows Wonder Woman well enough to be writing her. And maybe you're right. I don't know. You know, I'm just going based off of what my opinions are. And plus, I know Tom personally, so I'm not going to trash talk him on the air. But, you know, I'm just honestly giving you my opinion when I say that I enjoyed it. But I hope that doesn't offend you that I've enjoyed it. And honestly, if you guys want to ever recommend some essential Wonder Woman for me or one of your fellow Kickin It guys, you know, might be interested in, you know, feel free to make some recommendations. I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the new Amazon attack should be interesting. I mean, like they got there's basically a war between the Amazons and the United States of America. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, it's something. You know, I'm interested. I'm in. I have The Awakening number 1. That's going to go for $2. Humanity number 1 is going to go for $2. Infinity number 2 is $2. Solar Man of the Atom number 1. That's going to go for $2. Who's drawing Birds of Prey right now? I have Cyclops number 2. That's going to go for $2. I have a nice run of All-Star Batman here. This is by Scott Snyder and John Romita Jr. We have issues 4, 6, and 12 here. I'm going to do all 3 for 6. All 3 for 6. Oh, is it not solely because of Tom King? No, because like I said, I've read other Wonder Woman arcs. I've read Wonder Woman books before. I'm not a fan of Wonder Woman because of Tom King, but I am buying Wonder Woman because I'm enjoying what Tom King is doing on it right now, even though you aren't, and I'm sorry that's the case, because I would hate it if someone was writing one of my beloved characters, and I wouldn't enjoy their work, and that has happened many times. Again, I won't say that, I won't call any names out or anything, because I know a lot of these guys, but there have been times where guys I really care about are mishandling characters that I care about, and it is what it is. I don't wish death upon them, though. They're just doing their job. They're coming into work and trying to tell the best story they can. That was the Guardians of the Galaxy and X-Men team up for the Black Vortex. And it's #1 Alpha, going for $2. We have that Spider-Man Deadpool run. We have the Carnages by Jerry Conway and Mike Perkins. I think that's really cool. Surprised no one jumped on that. I have Trinity #2. #3, this is a pretty cool cover. #5, going for $6. And then I have Super Sons #6 and #7. That's going to go for $4. Okay, Black Vortex and Spidey Deadpool are off to Deadpool. Okay. Dave Moore, you are at $25, sir. Oh, you're past $25 now. You are at $35, sir. So let's spin the wheel of Skidbark for our good friend here, the man himself.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skidbark.
All right, I'm spinning the wheel for David Moore. You get a you get a $2 comic. So any $2 comic you see that you want to throw on there, you want to add to your pile, go right ahead. I got you covered. Okay. I also watched Max's first episode of South Park with him. That was a lot of fun. We watched the water park episode where they go and there's pee everywhere. There's a pee everywhere! All right. I won't ever drop one of them because I have a 34-year unbroken run. Wow, that's incredible, Tori. 35 years you've been reading it. I'm not trashing him either. Love is Mr. Miracle, award-winning story. His Danger Street run ended unfavorably for me, but you can tell he's not familiar enough with Wonder Woman. Again, Joe, I'm going to tell you right now, I know someone very big in this, community that would 100% agree with you and has voiced those same exact thoughts. You're not alone in your thinking. And I'm not going to argue with you about it. I don't feel like you're trashing him. You're just stating your views of what is what you're noticing, and I respect that. I don't know. I can't. All I'm saying is I can't agree with you, not because I don't want to agree with you, but because I don't have enough knowledge on Wonder Woman in order to agree with you and say, yeah, you're right. But clearly, I think what you're saying is, saying something, because you are a very devoted Wonder Woman fan. You and Tori are by far my biggest Wonder Woman fans here on the show. So, yeah, I completely understand. All right, I have DC Horror presents Soul Plumber #5 of 6 and #6 of 6. What I love about this show, though, is that we can come on here and talk about these things. This is what we're supposed to be doing. So we got both of these books here going for just $4. And we can talk about it in a friendly manner, which is something I really appreciate. I love that. I have Sixes #1. That's going to go for $2. Sixes. Let's get in that 6-9 position. It's $2. And you get into that 6-9 position. $2. The secret to my 6-9 position. Wow. That's crazy, Joe. That must have taken a long time to put together. I have Survive #1 by Bendis and Quinones. It's going to go for $2. Hulk #1 is $2. #2 is $2. And #3 is $2. This is all from Mark Waid and Mark Bagley's run. So $6 on that. Superior Spider-Man Team Up #1. That's going to go for $2. It's Axis? Where? How does it say Axis on it? Oh my God! That you're right. That is Axis. Oh my God. Terrible. I'm like, what the hell? That is a lettering. That is a lettering error right there. I am calling it out. I'm sorry. That read Sixes to me. Do you see that? That's Sixes, not Axis. I will comment as much as possible about lettering. I'm going to go on a whole rant about this horrible lettering job on Axis. Screw you, Marvel. You really screwed up over here. You should take the guy who designed this out back and put him out of his misery. That's what you should be doing. You idiots! What are you thinking? Morons! There. Put it into perspective for you. You like how this all ties back to our Wonder Woman conversation? It all came full circle just now. There you go, David Moore. You can have more Sixes comics in your collection. Make the lettering good or go home. Get the hell out of here with your crappy lettering. We don't need you here. Get out of here. Sixes. It totally is Sixes. Who is going to argue with me? I will punch you in the face. No, I'm just kidding. I won't punch you. Well, over this I would. Over Wonder Woman I wouldn't. But this I totally would. I will go to war over this. Anybody who tells me it's Axis is wrong. It's Sixes. Look at it. It's Sixes. Hashtag. I'm going to put a freaking hashtag together right now. You guys can all share this video out. There you go. Book good, lettering bad, George Lucas. Make the lettering good or go home. Now you get the hell out of here with your crappy lettering, Marvel. What do you think you are with that? Oh, man, that is terrible lettering. And I'm going to meet this letterer sometime this year after the show. And he's going to tell me that he was the one who worked on it. And I totally made fun of him. I'll be like, well, I'm sorry, pal. You kind of deserved it. All right? And so does your editor. Your editor deserves to be laughed at as well. I just explained to you guys why I'm not getting any work at Marvel. Got a little too carried away here. I'm self-canceling myself in advance. Just doing it the right way. Didn't take it too far. Been going for a whole year. Didn't take it too far. That's why we're going to change the topic right now and talk about X-Men Onslaught. What a crappy book this is. Oh my God, you see how crappy and craptastic it is? No, I'm just kidding. My God. Jesus! You just stand right here, you would say, Jesus! I made these freaking comic books today! Jesus! When Stan's back, you know that Kickin is back. Grumpy Stan is in the house. No, and he's lifted up. He's lifted up his pants here. So he and it's only on one side too. So he's gangster. He's gangster Stan now. I think we need to get him a little hat. Jesus! My freaking pants down. It's supposed to be Axis, not Sixes. Access! Jesus! That is not Reverend page numbers. This is Reverend make the title coherent and easy to read. I mean, Jesus! Oh, sorry. There. Everybody else is complaining about the industry falling apart. You know, the comic book industry is like exploding right now. Everything's terrible right now. Why don't you try and focus on your lettering more? There. Did I go on long enough about it? Maybe we should change topics. Maybe we should go back to talk about Tom King's Wonder Woman. All right. I have X-Men Onslaught, Scott Lobdell, and Mark Waid, Adam Kubert, and Dan Green. Dan Green's awesome. I actually almost worked with him once on Marks. He was going to be a colorist or artist, I think. But Marvel and DC, they kept him really busy. Really incredible talent. X-Men Onslaught. This is going to go for just $2. $2 right now. I have Wolverine Weapon X number 11. That's going to go for $2. No wonder they didn't sell any copies. Nobody knew the real name. Marvel's like, I don't know what the 6 is, but we need to get it out. Well, we just sold a copy, or we gave away a copy on Kickin, and thanks to you, David Moore. Make sure to make a note for your intern. It's success, not access. Jesus! It would have been a real easy fix, too, by the way. All they would have had to do is just close off that gap between the top part of the A there, and it would have read fine. And I'm sure this kind of stuff happens all the time in editorial when they have these tight deadlines. But even so, it looks like AXU, Exu, which in Chinese means buy more comics. Shut up. All right, we got Cyforce number 6. That's going to go for $2. I have Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe number 3, going for $2. And I have Vision number 12 going for $2. She bought the whole storyline of 6s. Tori's got all the 6s she could ever want. Little Stan has spoken. So is Big Onrie. Kingpin number 3 and number 4. Kingpin had I think a 4-issue miniseries here. Yep, it's a 4-issue miniseries. And I got them both for $4. Little Stan has indeed spoken. He's not happy tonight. I mean, David Moore is happy. He's getting Axis number 1. Thanks for correcting me yet again. Exua! Exua to you! The Exua is where Excelsior actually came from. All right, so we got a bunch of books here. No one has claimed yet. I am going to take them down, and I'm going to showcase them again tomorrow on CBSN because I have a bunch of other stuff I want to showcase to you. And we also need to get to our FOMO books here. So I'm going to put these books away right now. You have lost your opportunity to grab them at the prices that we got them at right now. I might take some of this stuff and put it off to the side and build out a run for myself. Definitely considering doing that with the Carnage number 12 and 13. It'd be nice to have that full run. But you can grab it right now for just $4. Or the Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. Again, I'm going to see Colin Bunn in just a couple months. Sign that book. It'll be a $15 book. Now, that AXU in Korean means you're kind of like half famous. You're not full famous, you're half famous. They're like, hey, every time I come to Korea, they see me out there, and they're like, hey, look, it's that AXU! AXU! And then they give you the Chinese middle finger. You know, they do it in Korea, too. They give you the Chinese middle finger, and you have to come back to them. You have to bow, and then you have to show them the American middle finger. Then you bow again. And they're like, oh, it's a man of good respect. Yes! He's an excellent good guy. Stregamos amore tori. Okay. A couple books I'm going to showcase one more time just because I don't think you guys saw them and I think you should really pay attention to them. Again, we got this really solid Deadpool on. Number 18, number 29, number 30. This is, what is the price tag? $10 on this book. I'm sure I could list it, get that money. 31 and 34. I will throw all of these books out to you guys right now for just $10. Highly recommend grabbing this. Do not pass up on these. DC Universe Rebirth. Again, this is a really great book to have. This is going to go for $2. It's a really great read. You don't have to be that invested in the DC Universe. You can just hop in and check it out. Black Panther number 9, number 11, number 14, and number 16. That entire run is going to go for $8. $8 right now. It's all yours. I can feel it in my loins. I never knew what the hell it was about. I mean, I've come across this book a whole bunch of times. I always read it as sixes. I wasn't following what was going on in the book. This is before I got into modern comics. All right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, this Heroes for Hire run is pretty cool. It's got a lot of cool Tucci covers. Billy Tucci. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 issues here going for $14. Also written by my pal Zeb Wells. My pal and yours. And Jimmy Palmiotti. The Jimmy Palmiotti. Fallen Sun, Death of Captain America. Going for $2. That's another one that I don't think you guys should pass up on. The rest of the stuff I'll just cycle through again tomorrow. Lots of good stuff in this collection, and more good stuff coming. And as soon as I take everything down, we're going to do our FOMO books. We got some really cool FOMO books for tonight. I don't know if you guys saw the promo pick. We got some really solid FOMO books tonight. All right, so hang on just a second here. I'll stay on. It's fine. I'm glad to come back and provide the laughs. I didn't think that was going to come out, by the way it did. You have to thank David Moore for the laughs tonight. He was definitely the one that got me going. Like, Jesus, get the freaking lettering right. What Stan would say. I think I'm kidding. Telling you. Tear you in your ass. All right. Time to do FOMO bucks. What's FOMO? Watch this video and it will tell you exactly what FOMO is.
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great tales! All right, let's get to it. I have Batman the Audio Adventures number 7. 2 copies. Oh, sorry, that's not the FOMO books. All right. Tonight's FOMO books are all new stuff, and I'm offering a deal on it. Each book is going to go for just $8 tonight. That's it. All right. So we got Swamp Thing number 46, which is a Crisis crossover. That's going to go for $8. I have Jimmy Olsen number 160. Superman's fist goes right through. He can't do a thing to save me. The Secret of Heartbeat Castle. So this is Jimmy Olsen number 160. Nice clean copy here.
going to go for just $8 today. $8 on Jimmy Olsen, number 160, and Swamp Thing, number 46. I have Unexpected, number 175. That's going to go for $8. I have Batman, the Brave and the Bold, number 118. That's going to go for $8 as well. I have Captain America 225. That's going to go for $8. I have Daredevil 191. That's going to go for $8 as well. This is a really great issue of Daredevil, by the way. Daredevil plays Russian roulette with Bullseye. And he is mad at him for killing off Elektra and doing a whole bunch of other terrible things to people. And Daredevil understands that Bullseye is sick and not even able to move his body. And, you know, he's ticked off at him. And there's a really great story here. I really love this. Daredevil 191 is going to go for just $8. And then I have this. This is really cool. Bizarre Adventures, number 34. That's going to go for $8. And then your final FOMO book is Black Panther, number 15. That's going for $8. All of our FOMO books are $8 tonight. $8 FOMO books. Get them all together, it's $40. He would call it Jeez. So Jese. But then it would actually be something else like a menu or something like that, like some other 4-letter word. Nobody's perfect. All right, let's get through this stack here. We got more $2 comics here. I have Batman, The Audio Adventures, number 7. That's going to go for $2. And then I have another variant here. This is a Mike Allred variant. That's going to go for $2. So it's the same book, just two different variants of Batman, The Audio Adventures, which is pretty cool. Two different covers there. Mike Allred and what looks like his standard A. Actually, no. We got another variant here by Dave Johnson. So Dave Johnson and Mike Allred, both really incredible artists. Each book's going for $2. I have Superman number 26 and 27. This is from Bendis' run. This is going to go for $4. Batman versus Robin number 3 and number 5. It's going to go for $4. $4 in this pair. I have Punisher War Journal Base number 1. That's going to go for $2. I have the Flash 2022 Annual Love on the Run. This is going to go for $2. I have Battle Books Captain America. This is a premiere issue. Streets of Fire, also done by Billy Tucci. We got a Captain America, and we have the Iron Man one. This is really cool. Get both for $4. For Battle Books, we got Captain America and Iron Man. Streets of Fire. I have Ronin, number 3 of 4. This is part of Annihilation. That's going to go for $2. I have the Invincible Iron Man, number 10. That's going to go for $2. Young Blood, number 1. That's going to go for $2. I have Kane, number 1. That's going to go for $2. I have Deadpool number 19, number 22, number 23, number 24, number 25. You grab all of these books here, 4 issues here. Some of these are like $5 books here, guys. I just want to let you know. I'll do them all right now for just $10 for the Deadpools. $10 on the Deadpools. I have Zack Snyder's Justice League. Looks like a tribute cover on Justice League 59 here. Doesn't say who did the variant, but it's related to the movie. It's going for $2. Alrighty now. Regarding the Battle Books. I don't think I ever played the Battle Books game. Battle Books. Wow. There's a 3 set on those Battle Books going for $25. And let's look at the Captain America and Iron Man one. You know, since Tori is mentioning the scarcity of it, so someone's selling it for $1.50, but they're shipping it for $5. So you're going to still spend about $6.50 on the book. Pretty much your walk out the door price on this book anywhere you go right now is at least $7 or more. So getting both those books right now at $4. And again, if you spend $50, you get free shipping on your order. So Captain America's, I would say this is about a $7 or $8 book. I don't know how much this one's going for, but Tori's right. These are gems. Buy them all as a set. It's like going to cost you like $30. I have Totally Awesome Hulk number 10, number 11, missing 12, but we got 13. Jump ahead to 16, 17. 2, 4, 5. I will do all 5 for 10. The Swamp Thing, number 7 of 10. That's going to go for $2. Thor, number 601, 602, 603, 606, 608, 609, and 610. I will do all of these books. 2, 4, 6, 7. All 7 for 14. I have Gut Wallow number 4. That's going to go for $2. I have Shang-Chi number 1. Missing number 2, but we got number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6, number 7, number 8, missing number 9, but we got number 10 here. This is a really solid run of Shang-Chi books here. We got Legacy 127 on up. You're missing issues 2 and 9 from the entire run. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All 8 books. Normally it'd be 16. I'll do them all at 15. Cheese. Got Wall for $2. It's like an independent book here. Mosaic number 3. That's $2. Got some more Archie here. I have number 20 and number 22. That's going to go for $4. $4 on the pair. I have King Suicide Squad, King Shark, number 2 of 6, number 3 of 6, number 4 of 6, number 5 of 6. Do all these books here for just $8. $8 on all these. Sacred 6, number 8. This is going to go for $2. The Incredible Hulks, number 630. This is a full run of books, by the way, I want to point out. Part of the Monsters is this run. The Incredible Hulks, number 630, 631, 632, 633, 634, and number 635. This is the full run of books here. You don't got to hunt down anything. It's 2, 4, 6 books here, $12 for the run. I have Avengers Legacy number 694, number 4, going for $2. The Korvac Saga number 2 is $2. Dr. Fate number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. All we're missing is issue 1. So I got your run here for just $8. $8 for these Dr. Fates. I don't remember, when did they come out? It looks like a 90s thing. $1998. Huh. Was I like a sophomore? Yeah, I wasn't reading comics at that point. Hey, Tobias, what's going on, man? Happy New Year. All the way from Australia. We're all the Hulk 181s. You know what I do have of Hulk 181? I'll show you. Not for sale, but it's something I have. I have a foil reprint of it. I love that Marvel put these facsimiles out, but I love that they're foils. We never got a foil treatment for this book. And it's a key freaking book. And I have owned a Hulk 181. I've actually owned 2 of them, and I've sold 2 of them. It'd be nice to get another one again, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Not with the popularity of Wolverine. But George, how you doing, man? How was your New Year? George is actually a police officer who lives in Australia, and he comes out to San Diego Comic-Con every year, and he hangs out with Jamie Newbold from Southern California Comics. That's where I have been setting up over the years. And I've gotten to know him over the years, and he's a really great guy. Super chill. Knows how to have a vacation, that's for sure. And enjoys being around comics very much. Oh, that's great. I've met his son, Jake, too. That's great, man. I'm glad. I just got back from Aruba. I had a vacation there with my kids, so I had a really great time out there. All right, I got The Walking Dead number 122, number 123, number 139, number 140, number 142, and number 144. Lots of run filler for you for Walking Dead. We got 2, 4, 6 issues going for just $12. 6 issues for $12. And then I got this giant-sized Thor finale. This is William the Warrior. It's about a guy who really admires Thor going up against gods and making the most noble of sacrifices. And then there's a reprint of the first appearance of Thor here. And there's also a Dr. Doom makes an appearance in here too, which is really cool. Written by Straczynski. This is part of Straczynski's really, really fantastic run on Thor. It's going to go for $2. I have The Dreaming, number 13, and number 51. This is going to go for $4. Turns out we have more heroes for hire here. What is this? And the Heroes for Hire number 11, 12, 13, and 14, and 15. This is pretty cool. It's kind of like a queen cover. 2, 4, 5, $10 on this run. And if you want that other run, where is it? So now I had a whole bunch of them. Yes, I did. Yeah. We also have issues 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got issues 4 on up to 15. 4 to 15. So you're just missing 3 issues. And you got a full run here. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 comics. That would normally be $24. I won't do it for $24. I'll do it for $15. $15. These are all yours. $15. These are all yours. 12 comics for $15. West Coast Avengers number 8, number 10 are going to go for $4. $4. Captain Marvel number 45 and number 46. This is going to go for $4. Strange Academy Finals number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. This is all done by Scotty Young and Humberto Ramos. And it's a nice full run here. 5 issues right here. The full run going for $10. That is a winner right there. As are our FOMO books. I have Jessica Jones, number 5, number 7, number 8, and number 9. I'm going to do all these books right now for just $8. $8 on all these books. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. I have Edge of Venomverse number 3 and 4, but I have 2 variant editions. This is kind of like a Ghost Rider variant. And the issue 4 is a Wolverine variant. Those are going to go for $4. And then I have this other alternative variant here of 3, which also has Ghost Rider, and number 4, which has the Venom Dinosaur, and I think Wolverine again. $4 or $8 if you want it all for the Edge of the Venomverse. Some cool stuff there. Strange number 4. Great series right here. Clea Strange, who is Doctor Strange's wife, becomes the new Sorcerer Supreme, and this is her 10-issue stint here. And in this issue, she doesn't fight Moon Knight. She fights some other Egyptian god, but it looks like Moon Knight. She might as well have been Moon Knight. I don't get what the deal is there. I have She-Hulk number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, cool, Nightcrawler. Number 7, I'm missing number 8, but I have number 9. I have number 10. I have number 12, which is issue 175, legacy number, and 14. What a killer run right here. Am I right or am I right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. All 9 books, $18. We'll knock down 15 if you grab it now. $15 on all 9 issues of She-Hulk. And I have Gold Goblin, number 1, number 2, number 4. You grab them all, it's just $6. $6 for all of them. $6 for all of them. Hellcat number 3 and Hellcat number 5. The pair is going to go for $4. $4 on the pair. I have Batman Gotham Knights Gilded City number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5, and number 6. You're just missing number 1, but otherwise I got a full run for you. We'll do it all for just $10 right now. $10 in the run. Flash number 777, 778, and 779. I'll do all of them for $6. Yes, Tori's favorite book on the rack right now is She-Hulk. And I recommend this too. And I'll tell you guys this right now about the She-Hulk run. I myself have paid cover price on each of these books, which are going for $4 a piece. There are 9 books here. That's $36 worth of value. You're doing it all for $15 right now. You're saving more than half off. $15 for all these She-Hulks. If I've ever given an incentive for you to jump on that series, there it is. All right. We have $8 FOMO books, guys. These are all books that I'm into for $5. I could sell them for $10. I'll do them all for $8. I'm going to showcase them again right now, and then we're going to fill up those last few slots here. And then we are going to close out the rest of the show. So this is the time to make your claim or forever hold your peace. Okay, Jessica Jones gets claimed by Joe. Thank you, Joe. Joe McPhee! I think I need to make a video for Joe McPhee now. I'm like one of them 310 years. That's cool. I haven't read the Hellcats. Another character I'm interested in, but haven't actually read. All right, so I'm going to showcase our FOMO books again, giving you guys one more shot at them. Each book is $8. I'm into them for $5. I'd like to make $8 on them, so $3 a piece on each book. I could list them online, do them at $10 a piece, but I'd rather just move them right now. That was the whole point of picking them up. So I have Captain America number 225 going for $8. Swamp Thing number 46, that's $8. I have Daredevil 191, that's $8. This is a great issue right here. Don't pass up on it. Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, number 160. That is $8. Black Panther, number 15. Claw Stand Supreme. That's going to go for $8. The Unexpected, number 175. That's $8. Marvel Weirdness, Bizarre Adventures, number 34. $8. Look at this. This is a really cool cover. And this one's not for the kiddies. And we mean it. And then we have Brave and the Bold. We got Batman and Wildcat and the Joker all teaming up. And Brave and the Bold, number 118. Going for just $8. All solid FOMO books tonight. You guys will see these on the lower rack tomorrow. They're all going for just $8 right now. $8. And we have exactly 12 minutes left. So we're going to fill out the rest of this rack here. And tomorrow we'll be back on the air on CBSN at 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be doing all new comics tomorrow as well. So there's a lot of stuff I didn't get to today. I'm definitely not going to be able to get through everything I bought today. So tomorrow we'll showcase some new stuff. I have DC Ruby number 5 and number 6. That's going to go for just $4. For those of you who passed up on the Punisher Marvel Knights number 2, here's the Steve Dillon variant of where he fights Spidey. This is going to go for $2. Teams up with Spidey. Sorry. Maybe I should keep that one. I have Howl's Eve number 3. That's going for $2. Planet Hulk World Breaker number 3. That's $2. Genusville Captain Marvel number 1. This is a variant going for $2. And then I have number 2 going for $4 for the pair for the Captain Marvels. I have Uncanny Avengers number 19, number 20. No, I got you. I saw your claim on the Jessica Jones, Joe. That's all you got, right? Did I miss something else? You just claimed the Jessica Jones books. I got you. I got you right here. I already put those aside for you, buddy. Uncanny Avengers 21 and number 22, all featuring King the Conqueror. I feel like everybody's like knocking King right now because everything with Jonathan Majors fell down. They're like, oh, he wasn't such a great villain anyway. Actually, he was a great villain. I love King. I don't know if we need to recast him. I don't know if we need to let it go. I don't know what we need to do. Whatever the case is, what they need to do, whatever, it doesn't matter. This is a cool character. Period. I don't care what anybody says. And he has been pulled off right in the comics, and it's done here, and it's done well. I highly recommend grabbing this stuff. This is going to go for $8. Take my word for it. I have Iron Man The End. This is a one-shot, going for $2. I have another Incredible Hulks run. We have Dark Sun, Part 1 of 6. Part 2 of 6, Part 3 of 6, Part 4 of 6, Part 5 of 6, and Part 6 of 6. You got the whole sixes. The whole sixes is here, and you can get it all for just $12 right now. All sixes books. More stuff coming your way. I have Jim Starlin's Dreadstar number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. If you grab all of these books here, it is 2, 4, 6. All 6 is $12. All 6 is $12. And finally, I have X-Men Regenesis. This is a one-shot. That's going to go for $2. So you got a bunch of stuff up here on the board, on the double rack, sorry. And let's see. Yeah, we got a lot of good Hulk runs here. Two huge Hulk runs. Incredible Hulks. We got some Deadpool up here. Youngblood number 1. This is a great collection. Tonight, I think what we have here is a lot of our buyers are just like not here tonight. So a lot of this stuff hasn't moved yet, but it'll get showcased again tomorrow on CBSN. It'll come back on The Experience if I have to. I mean, this is really, really good stuff, and I know there are people out there that really want to grab this stuff. Oh, sorry about that. We got about 7 minutes left on the clock. Let me know if you guys are interested in any of these books. If there's anything you want to see here. I'm going to pull down this Deadpool again. And again, I'm just going to point this out right now. These Deadpools are worth like $5 a piece. I know because I've sold them for that price. I have 18, 22, 23, 24, and 25. I'm doing the whole run here. $2, $4, $5, $10. These are all yours. The Shang-Chi run, I think, is also a real nice grab here. You're missing issues 2 and 9, but otherwise you got issues 1 through 10. You're missing just 2 issues and you got the whole thing. I'm doing it all for, what did I say? I think it was 8 comics. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 comics for $15. You really can't go wrong with that with the Shang-Chi's. That's another nice pickup. Again, that Heroes for Hire run here, that's a lot of books here. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 books, normally $24. I'm doing it at $15. Okay, you got 12 comics for $15. But you got a run from issue 4 all the way up to 15 here. All you need is issues 1 through 3, and you got a full run. You get it at 15. At $25, you got a run of 15 comics. That's pretty good. Because probably tracking down 1 through 3 is going to cost you about that, another $15. And I'm just kind of throwing numbers out there. It's not like I really know. Maybe you know how to get it cheaper. And God bless you, but you never know what you're going to come across in dollar bin. And sometimes you hit gold, and sometimes you don't. I really think we hit gold this time, especially with these Walking Dead books. Walking Dead 122, 123, 139, 140, and 142, and 144. I'm doing that whole run for just $10 right now. 10? Sorry, $12. There are 6 books for $12. The Punisher Marvel Knights, number 2. $2 on that. That was a good deal. Again, the She-Hulk run. I paid cover price on all of these books. Normally it's $36. I'm doing it all at $15 right now for these She-Hulks. Good luck finding these books at $1 a pop. I don't think you're going to find it like that easily. A lot of these books sold through. Some of them went back to press. Let's see what else we got here. Strange Academy Finals. You got the whole run here. You don't got to hunt anything down. I've got it all for you. Scotty Young and Humberto Ramos, $10. Strange number 4. This is, again, another $5 book here. Going for just $2 right now. King Shark. I got issues 2 through 6 of this run, so you're just missing issue 1 and 6. Sorry, issues 1 and 6. So 2 through 5 is what we have here. Otherwise, with those 2 issues, you got a full run there. That's going to go for just $8 right now. So $8 on this. The Golden Goblin. I really like that first issue cover. Number 2 and number 4 over here. That's $6 on all of it. 2 artists you despise. Who do you despise? Archie number 20 and 22, going for $4. Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is a variant cover of Justice League 59 going for $2. Young Blood #1 is $2. Harris Comics Kane #1 is $2. Hey guys, remember we're closing out the show pretty soon. I'll break down the rest of the rack here, but I just want to let you know I am very motivated to sell this bottom rack of books here. I started off with the price at the total value of all the books is $56. I brought it down to $40. I brought it down to $35. And if I can just move all of these bottom row books here, I'll do it right now at $30. $30 plus a spin on the wheel. You get $50 with me, you get free shipping. I got the Edge of the Venomverse pair here. I got this Ghost Rider one and this Wolverine variant. These are really cool. Going for $4. And then I have these other variants here. Going for $4. Iron Man the End. Going for $2. The Jim Starlin's Dreadstar. You got 6 issues for $12. You got the whole, like a nice run here. Got these 2 Hulk runs, Dark Sun. That's $12 on the Dark Sun. You've got the whole run here. That's issues 612 to 617. And building out runs is not fun, guys. I didn't just like find all these books together. I had like part 1 here, and part 5 was in another box. Part 4 was in another box. I actually had to find all these books and put the run together. That is not fun. And all I can tell you is it's worth more time than what I'm putting into it dollar-wise. But because I want to move this stuff and I want to give you a good deal, that's why I'm doing it for just $2 a piece for the entire run. So for $12, you get all the single issues that come in this run. The same is true of this other Incredible Hulk's run here. Issues 630 through 635, Heart of the Monsters. I'll do that for $12 as well. And we got the Battle Books, the Captain America and Iron Man, $4 a pop on those. Sacred 6, going for $8. Mosaic #3, Mosaic on out of here for $2. Gut Wallow #4, $2. Korvac Saga 2 is $2. X-Men Regenesis #1 is $2. Uncanny Avengers #19 through 22. Some cool King stuff here. That's going to go for $8. Got the store run here. Thor's 601, 602, 605, 606, 608, 609, and 610. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 books at $14. 7 at 14. Avengers #4 is $2. Totally Awesome Hulk here. We got issues 10, 11, 13, 16, and 17. That is $10 on this run. $10 on this run. Okay. So close out the show here in just a moment. Just kind of taking my time. If we got any last minute claims here. Once again, I will be back tomorrow on the air, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Go through the rest of it real quick. And then we'll close out the show. Again, guys, please, if anyone is interested, $30 for the bottom row of books. I just need to move through all of that stuff right now. I've been sitting on it for way too long. Stuff slipped off the table here. Okay, giant size Thor finale. We got William the Warrior. Dreaming number 13 and 51 is $4. The Flash 2022 annual is $2. The Swamp Thing number 7 of 10 is $2. Ronin 3 of 4 is $2. Invincible Iron Man 10 is $2. Batman Audio Adventures number 7 is $2. We got 2 different variants, one by Dave Johnson and Mike Allred, or the Allreds. Superman 26 and 27, $4. Batman versus Robin 3 and 5, $4. Punisher War Journal base number 1 is $2. Hallow's Eve number 3 is $2. Planet Hulk World Breaker number 3 is $2. Genusville Captain Marvel number 1 and 2 is $4. Hellcat number 3 and 5 is $4. DC Ruby number 5 and 6 is going to go for $4. Batman Gotham Knights Gilded City. We have issues 2 through 6 of this run. We're missing issue 1, but we got them all for 10. Flash 777 through 779. That's 6. Captain Marvel 45 and 46. That's 4. And West Coast Avengers number 8 and number 10. That's 4. And then finally, I have Dr. Fate number 2, 3, 4, and 5 going for $8. All right, guys, that is the end of tonight's show. Like I said, I'll be back on the air tomorrow on CPSN with more new comics for you guys. We're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow afternoon, so be sure to come join. And if you have any inquiries about any of the books that we showcased this evening, feel free to message me afterwards. I'll offer you the same deal. I can't offer you this stuff here because it's not going to go get recycled, but I really would have loved to have moved this at $30 tonight. That would have been really great. But anyway, thanks again for being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. Thank you so much. Have a great night.